Our topic today, the headache. Welcome to International Academy Germanische Heilkunde by Dr.Hamer, MD. My name is John Holledauer. At GHK Academy, I'm responsible for representing the original seminar program, according to Dr. Hamer, in the English language. What does a headache mean? Answering this question is not so easy because there are several possibilities for this. Any edema can be responsible for a headache. However, the brain itself has no pain receptors. Headache in the front right does not necessarily mean that this edema is also in the front right. In any case, edema in the brain is always a healing phase symptom, and the patient should have warm hands. But it could also be the migraine, which is the crisis of a resolved frontal fear conflict. In this case, the sufferer would have somewhat cooler hands, as each crisis is sympathicodonic. In addition, he would also have other migraine-typical symptoms, such as sensitivity to light. The intensity of the crisis depends on the conflict load, and the duration of the crisis can also vary from a short spike to several days. Each crisis is part of healing and therefore actually a reason to be happy. However, it could also be a trigeminal neuralgia, the healing phase after a separation conflict associated with the phase. For example, if you have lost face or can no longer show up somewhere. The trigeminal nerve has three branches, one over the temples towards the eyebrow, one towards the nose, and one towards the chin. The active phase here is sensory numb. See the outer skin pattern, but the healing phase is painful. So, pain along these three branches could be because of this resolved separation conflict and would also be a healing phase symptom. It could also be the skull bone in the healing phase after a resolved intellectual self-devaluation conflict. How could I have been so stupid, which is recalcified under swelling, which is known to be very painful. Here, however, the exact spot would be quite precisely localizable and recognizable, the healing phase of the bone. You would not believe it, but the most common cause of headaches, Dr. Hamer said, is rheumatism of the head. Rheumatism affects the periosteum and has nothing to do with joint rheumatism. Rheumatism is associated with the active phase of a brutal separation conflict at the head, like a slap in the face. So here, the headache would be a conflict-active symptom. You see, there are many possible causes of headaches. A case study. For several months, I repeatedly met a right-handed woman, about 40 years old, who complained of chronic headaches down via the left temple. Since she also complained of sensitivity to light, I assumed that she would have migraine. She also often lay for days in bed, unable to do anything. However, we could not find any corresponding conflict in her until she finally went to Dr. Hamer, and he saw in her brain CT that this was not a migraine, but a trigeminal neuralgia on her mother-child side. Since the patient had no children, there was only the mother to consider, to whom she must have lost her face. The conflict then was found quickly. Her life partner at this time was financially a failure and had no regular income. In the eyes of the mother, such a man was absolutely not suitable as a son-in-law, and the mother refused even to talk with this good-for-nothing. This was the daughter's conflict. She lost faith with the mother because her partner was not good in the eyes of the mother. However, she loves this man and lived with him. But she also loves her mother, and thus sits between two chairs. Therefore, she cannot resolve the conflict and avoid the track. The track is, of course, the mother with her sneaky remarks. How do you solve such conflict? First option: you don't give a damn about your mother. What your mother says or doesn't say is completely irrelevant. So, you would have to change your inner attitude towards the mother, and this is pretty much the hardest thing to do. To change the inner attitude is seeds only in the rarest cases. Second possibility is to look for a man with whom the mother agrees. If the mother says to the daughter, "You have to marry this man," The daughter's headache will disappear. What do you think? How does the patient decide? Correct. She got herself a financially potent partner, and now all is well with the mother, and her headaches are gone. However, her new partner is impotent. Well, you can't have everything in life, and you have to be satisfied at some point. But also for this, there would be a solution, as you can surely imagine. So, stay tuned to study Germanische Heilkunde. Learn to think biologically. We don't need highly intellectual snobs as therapists, but those with common sense. Goodbye. Until the following video.
Germanische Heilkunde is considered by those who have understood its underlying principles to be the most significant discovery in known human history. While conventional medicine is based on more than 5,000 hypotheses, Germanische Heilkunde can be proven at any time to be the only medicine that is scientifically verifiable. With Germanische Heilkunde, for the first time in recorded human history, there is a scientifically verifiable medicine for each patient case. More than 30 medical universities have already confirmed this in the past. Still, Dr. Hamer's discoveries have been suppressed and denigrated for over 40 years. Take your health into your own hands and learn Germanische Heilkunde while you are still healthy. For this purpose, the GHK International Academy offers you an extensive program of seminar tutorials from the basics through the organ level to the psychoses. This seminar program will change your relationship with your body and your health once and for all. You will find the direct link to the homepage of the GHK International Academy below the video.